Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. Welcome to another review. I haven't done a review for a while, so this is a 2025 animated film that came out just a few months ago. It was in April, I think. It was a very limited release. It didn't do well at the box office, which is a shame because it's a good animated film. I don't think it's a great one. That is The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie starring Eric Bauza as Porky Pig and Daffy Duck's voice. This is fun. I laughed my ass off with this movie. You know, it's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of Easter eggs from the Looney Tunes shorts back in the day. It's got good voice acting, really good animation, hand-drawn animation from Ketchup Entertainment. They didn't cheap out on the look of the film. It's got a lot of colors. It's got good ideas in there, like a chewing gum that can control people's minds. It's kind of like The Stuff or Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something like that. And also, there's a lot of, like there's some musical cues that are funny. There's some, I like the actors. Candy Milo has a cute voice for Petunia Pig. It's good to see her in something that's not a short or an episode where she could get her chance to shine and be a badass. The villain was cool, but the thing is that they made a change at the end that I did not like. Peter McNichol voices the alien. He does great. He still got it. He can still act. You got Fred Tascarori. He's one of the characters in the movie. There's no Bugs in the movie. That's a big disappointment because Bugs is usually what you think of when you think of Looney Tunes, because he carried a lot of those Looney Tunes movies from back in the day, like Space Jam, Space Jam New Legacy, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Bah Humduck. He's usually there. He's not missing. Here there's no Bugs, no Lola, no Sylvester, no Tweety, no Elmer Fudd, no Yosemite Sam. It's just Porky, Tweety, and Petunia. That's it. The rest of the characters are humans or the alien Gum, which is cool. I mean, it is a decent idea. It was a good film. I just thought it would have been a great film if it wasn't for the third act. Because you know what they do in the third act? The villain is not the villain. The alien is like, I'm not trying to blow up the earth. I'm trying to save it. And I'm like, yeah, he's trying to put a bubble gum around the earth to stop a meteor that's heading toward the movie, even though that's never set up in the movie. In the beginning of the movie, Daffy and Porky are living in this house that was left by this farmer, and he dies, so they inherit the house, but the house roof breaks up, gets destroyed, and they can't pay for it, so they try to get jobs and do all this other things. And then, this whole time, aliens abduct the bodies of these people through a chewing gum that they have to save the earth from blowing up. That's pretty much the plot. And at the end, there's a really funny joke where in the back of the picture of the farmer, it's a insurance policy that covers them for like $5 million. I was laughing my ass off when I saw that because it's very funny. Like, Daffy and Porky saved the movie, because if it wasn't for them and Petunia, this movie would have been just some generic animated film for kids that panders to them and nobody else. But it does have a lot of heart. It's got a lot of good humor in it. Some jokes didn't work. Some of the twerking stuff, it's a kids movie. The butt jokes are like the funniest things to kids. There are some jokes that are good, and there's some that kind of go over my head because there's 5 writers in this movie. This movie only needed like 1 or 2 writers. It didn't need 5. The 5 writers, the 2 of the writers make the third act kind of like a mess because it kind of loses its focus. It goes from, oh, this alien's trying to invade, to no, he's trying to save the earth from blowing up. I'm like, that's a twist that didn't need to be in the movie. I think that could have been cut entirely because it just feels forced, like you're subverting your expectations. Like, don't pull a Ryan Johnson on me, directors. You don't need to do that because this is the Looney Tunes, not Star Wars or the MCU, whatever. A villain can be a villain and stay a villain. Look at Bowser. He never becomes an anti-hero in the Mario movie in 2023, and that's a better movie. And so was, the Spider-Verse movies. Yeah, the Spot never becomes an anti-hero. He stays a villain. Or in the first Spider-Verse movie with Kingpin, he stays a villain. Keep your villains villains. There's a scene where he gets really mad and he's smashing the screen. He's like hitting the controls. It reminded me of Kylo Ren. And then there's a scene he takes this guy that goes, choo, and he slams him on the screen. I'm like, that was funny. See, the film has a lot of humor that made me laugh. And also, like I said, the characters are well done, but the third act kind of suffers. And it really needed more, like a more satisfying third act. Because I'm like, and there was one song in the movie that was completely forced that came out of nowhere. I'm like, this is not a James Gunn movie. Why is this movie having a deeply emotional song? It's like more for like a romantic drama than a kids movie. You know that's the thing. This movie kind of has an identity crisis. One minute is goofy fun for kids, and then it's trying to be this deep, somber movie like it's Toy Story. I'm like, no, guys, you're just a Looney Tunes movie. You don't have to be as deep as you need to be because this one gets deep, and then it was the one that flopped. Just saying, guys. If the Looney Tunes were as popular as the Disney characters like Mickey and Donald and Goofy, you probably would have done better and better marketing and not releasing it after the Minecraft movie because that already made a crap ton of money and stole all the box office for April. But I still think the movie is an honorable mention, definitely. It's fun, it's funny, it's got great timing, it's got great colors, it's short, it's like an hour and 20 some minutes, so it's not a slog to get through. But like I said, five riders is too much. You don't need more than one or two riders because once you get to like three, four, five riders, you're gonna be completely lost. They're gonna too many cooks in the kitchen. That's all I'm saying. And anyway, I still think it's worth it. It's definitely kid friendly. You can let your kids watch this. It's perfectly safe for them. And it's worth a watch. It's on Max right now, so watch it before they take it away because they already did that with the Looney Tunes shorts. But it's funny, the voice actors really try their hardest and they bring this to life. And it's been a long time since there's been a Looney Tunes movie in the theater, especially just the Looney Tunes. No Michael Jordan, no Brendan Fraser, no LeBron James, just cartoons. They stay in the cartoon world. There's no live action people in this movie, and it's fine. It works in its favor. But thanks for watching my review of The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. I think it's worth a watch at least once. So see you in the next review. Acknowledge me. And later today, I'm going to do a podcast for basketball. So see you then.